If your neck is really stiff at the moment, in this video I'm going to show you exactly how I would go about loosening my neck. And in fact, my neck is actually very stiff right now, so this will be a perfect routine for all of us to do together. And now, if you have neck pain at the moment, what I would advise you do is go and watch my previous video, which is understanding neck pain, so you can figure out exactly maybe what's going on and what stage you are in. So I go in 3 phases. And I'm sure many of you have heard me talk about this before, but essentially phase 1 is just about getting the pain down, pain and inflammation down. So stretching at that phase is not really that appropriate. As you have your pain come down and you move into phase 2, that's all about re-establishing the flexibility and mobility of your areas, of your joints, of your neck in this case. So assuming you are in phase 2, assuming your pain levels are around a 4 out of 10, then this is the right time for you to start stretching. Now, there's not that many stretches that you can do, but the way we're going to do it is slightly different to what you've probably already seen before. So in most cases, you've probably seen people just stretching, pushing the neck, holding, this kind of thing, stretching, holding. That's fine, but we're going to lead up to that. So what we're going to do first is just consider the ranges of your neck, the movements that your neck can do. So we've got simply flexion, looking down, extension, rotation both ways, and side bending. They are the main movements. So when you are trying to get more range through a muscle, the first thing to do is make sure that it's working, make sure the muscle's relaxing and contracting. So what I'm going to do, or what we're going to do to start with, is start by loosening the muscles up around the shoulder, around the neck, so using the shoulder to do that. So what I would normally do is start by doing shoulder rolls. So you're going to do forwards with your shoulders, up, back, down, forward, and keep repeating. So I would do about 10 repetitions in one way, and then change direction and do 10 repetitions the other way. In each direction you go with the shoulders, try and squeeze them as far as you can in each direction. Make sure that you get as much movement as you can. The reason why we're doing this with the shoulders is because some of the muscles around the neck help to elevate and move the shoulder blade and move the shoulder complex around. So that helps to get the neck muscles warmed up without having to move the neck itself. So the next thing we're going to do is just start working the ranges. So for example, we're going to start with flexion. Now, as you come down, I want you just to go as far as you start to feel pain. So you're going to come down and then back up, come down and back up. Now, you're not pushing it into pain. If you start feeling any pain, just stop just before you hit that point. So if I'm feeling pain there, for example, then I'll stop just there. So you're going to do 10 repetitions coming down into flexion. It doesn't have to be 10, but 10 is a good ballpark figure for you to work into. Then you're going to go into extension, just coming up, stopping before you feel any pain. So bear in mind, my neck is a little bit painful at the moment, so I'm not going to push it as far as it probably used to be able to go. So I'm just going to go up, just stopping before I get any pain, and do about 10 repetitions. Then we're going to go into rotation. I would go just one side, about 10 repetitions, not pushing it too far, not pushing it into pain, not trying to force it. Once I've done about 10 repetitions, then we'll go the other way, again stopping before you feel any pain. And you might find that as you're doing this, your neck starts to loosen up. If it doesn't matter, just keep going. There's no minimum or maximum number you can do. It will feel right to you. So once you've done about 10, then we go into some side bending, again stopping before you feel any pain. Now, if you have a, let's say, facet joint irritation, which I've explained in the previous video, as you bend your head to the side, if your facet irritation is on that side, you may feel that causes pain. So it might mean you can't go as far. So in my case, as I bend my head to the right, I can feel just a little bit of pain around there, so I'm just going to stop and then come back to the middle. I'm not trying to push it, I'm not trying to force it through into more pain, just trying to get those muscles working. So once you've done that in each direction, you could then go and repeat and just keep working actively through all of those different ranges, just trying to get those muscles working. Add in some more rotations of the shoulder and just keep going through all of those different ranges. Once you've done that 1, 2, 3 times for each direction, then we're going to go into what we know as the passive stretching, which you see in a lot of other stretching videos. So if we're going to come down into flexion, I would put my hands on the back of my neck and just allow the weight of my arms to pull my head down. From here, you could just hold these positions for up to say 30 seconds. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to show you how to do it. So hands on the back of your head, let the weight pull your head down and then hold. And just focus on breathing. And again, don't push it through into pain. You're not trying to open it up so much in one go. This is going to take time. So then we've got rotation. Use your opposite hand just to push using the side of your face. Push and hold. And then you can go the other way once you've done that. And then with extension, you could just lift your chin and repeat that a few times. So each direction you go in, you can hold for up to about 30 seconds. Now we can take that one step further. So as you're holding the stretch, what you can now do is start to push against that stretch. So for example, if I go into some rotation, I'm going to assist with my hand, push it to the point where it feels tight. Now from here, I'm going to try and turn my head back to the center line. And I'm only going to do this with about 5 to 10% effort. So I'm not trying to really fight myself. I'm just pushing into my hand. So get that stretch. And now I'm going to push my head into my hand and hold. And then relax. And as I relax, I can then breathe in, breathe out, and as I breathe out, I'm going to push it further to get more stretch. I'll hold this for about 15 seconds and then I'm going to push again. So I'm going to push to my right and relax. Deep breath in, breathe out, and push into more range. I'll do that 3 times per direction. So if I'm going to go to the right, same thing, find the stretch, push against my hand, hold, release, take a deep breath in, breathe out, and push further. So all of the directions you go into, you can do this. So you're going to go active, and that's the moving actively through those ranges. Then you're going to go passive, which is just pushing into each range and holding. And then the third thing you're going to do is active resisted. So you get that stretch, you push against it, hold that stretch, hold that push, then relax, take a deep breath in, breathe out, and as you breathe out, then you can push that range even further. So that is the routine that I would use to stretch my neck. So I hope this video has helped you. Remember those 3 different types of stretching: active, passive, and assisted, resisted. Let me know in the comment section below if that has helped you. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you in the next video.